How you doing today? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Let me know what's on your mind today.
Sitting on stream, got the pump fun going, and I just want to talk about meme coins, pump fun, content creating, tokenized streaming, just things of that nature. You follow?
Absolutely, I follow you perfectly. So you want to dive into topics like meme coins, pump fun, and how content creation and tokenized streaming all tie together? Sounds like a solid plan. Feel free to jump in, and I'll keep it professional and relaxed as we go.
All right, I created the logo for the coin, so I think I'm gonna choose to keep it all red. So I did have like a gold one, and then I had like a red one, and I got like a blue one. I got a few of them spun up, and I think I like the all red theme the best. What do you think? Because we're already doing the volcano shit. The logo is red. Like I think that if we use gold for the coin, it might throw off the look. So, what do you think about just keeping everything red for the coin?
Certainly, happy to weigh in. It sounds like you've got a pretty cohesive theme going on, and if the red coin aligns well with the overall volcano branding and the logo, then keeping it all red definitely makes sense. It'll keep everything visually consistent and professional. So I'd say if you like the all red look, it's a solid choice.
Now, we were talking about the coin logo, creating it, and we were like talking about giving it a tie spin or like putting an elephant in the picture or like there's some kind of tie color. Like, weigh some pros and cons against the red and then against the like having the elephant and the things we talked about earlier. Give us a quick rundown of that.
Absolutely. Let's break it down a bit. On the pro side for the all red coin, it's going to keep everything very uniform with your existing branding. It's simple, it's bold, and it ties directly into that volcano theme you're already known for. It's straightforward and instantly recognizable. Now, if you were to add a tie element like an elephant or some cultural motif, the pro is that it could add a unique local flavor. It might resonate with folks who appreciate that cultural nod or who know your Thailand connection. It might give the coin a bit of a distinctive twist and a story to tell. On the con side, adding those extra elements could make the design a bit busier or potentially distract from the strong, simple red theme. It might not align as tightly with the rest of your branding. It's that branding is all about that lava and volcano aesthetic. So it's really a trade off between a clean, consistent look versus adding a bit of cultural flair. In the end, if you feel the all red coin is more aligned with your core branding, it's absolutely a strong and professional choice.
Yeah, I think that just the all red is just the way to go because we got the red plushies, the red croc charms, just red, 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 red. So I think just keeping everything red would be the way to go. And now I want to use this coin to do things in Thailand. So we're launching the coin on Pump Fun. Obviously, it's the Solana blockchain is more of like a fun kind of vibe for the memes and things like that. Um, would you agree with that? Like, speculate on that for me. What's your opinion?
Absolutely. I think that makes a lot of sense. Keeping it all red will definitely keep your branding tight and recognizable, especially since you've got all those other red themed elements. As for the vibe on Solana and Pump Fun, you're spot on. Solana often has that lighter, more playful energy, especially in the meme coin space. It's known for being kind of a playground for fun and experimental tokens, so launching your coin there does align well with that kind of fun, meme friendly culture. It's a good fit if you're looking to keep things light and engaging for your community. So, yeah, I'd say you're on the right track.
Yeah, I think that I mean, I gotta figure out well, I already got it, but tie this thing to a game with the DApp, and then we have the bar. Then we have people sitting in the bar playing the game, possibly watching the stream on Pump Fun. The coins are there. They could buy the coins if they have like a login and Apple Pay and wallet or whatever. They could just sit there, buy the coins, and then they could send the coins to me, and then that'd be like a way of purchasing something. And it wouldn't even really have to be like a business to business. I mean, I guess it is. It's like customer business, but it's like I don't know, it's like a different way of doing it because they just go mint my coins from the stream and then they send them to me, you know? So like what do you think of that? Like instead of them giving me $10 for it, like hypothetically, like instead of them giving me $10 for a drink, they can just buy $10 worth of my coin and then send it to my wallet. Like what do you think of that?
I think that's a pretty creative approach, and it definitely fits into that whole tokenized, fun ecosystem you're building. Essentially, you're creating a sort of closed loop system where people can engage directly with your brand's currency. It adds an extra layer of interactivity and exclusivity, and it makes the whole experience a bit more immersive and on brand. From a practical standpoint, it could also be a fun way for your customers to feel like they're a part of something special. Instead of just handing over cash, they're minting and sending your coin, which adds a bit of novelty. And it still works as a customer to business transaction, just in a more brand centric way. So, overall, I'd say it's a pretty cool idea. It aligns well with your theme and could make the whole experience a lot more engaging for your customers.
Now I think that like having the meme coin and giving people the coins and think like that's cool. It's a new vibe, but I'd honestly prefer the NFT side of things because we're an NFT company. But I'm using the meme coin to gather more community members and things of that nature. So can you explain I don't know. I think it's like stronger brand building if you get the NFT because it's like a picture, it's still a token or whatever. But like the meme coin, it still has the image tied to it. But like they're both used for building communities in different ways and used for spreading brandness in different ways. But can you weigh the pros and cons and like just let the viewers know like, hey, this is probably XYZ for meme coin and this is XYZ for NFT. And you know, there's other reasons for Bitcoin too. And so there's all different reasons for different assets on the blockchain. But can you like give them a quick rundown of that?
Absolutely. Let's break it down in a professional way. When it comes to meme coins versus NFTs, they both have their own strengths in building your community and spreading brand awareness, but they do it in slightly different ways. For meme coins, the pros are that they're typically fun, accessible, and can attract a broad audience quickly, especially on platforms like Solana, where there's a playful vibe. They're easy for people to trade and can generate a lot of buzz quickly. The con is that they can sometimes be seen as less substantial or more volatile, and they might not carry the same kind of long term brand storytelling that an NFT can. On the NFT side, the pros are that they are inherently visual and unique. They can tell a story, represent your brand identity more richly, and create a sense of ownership and loyalty among your community. They can be used as collectibles or even as tickets or memberships, which adds long term value. The con is that they might require a bit more education for newcomers and can be a little more complex to manage. In short, meme coins are great for quick engagement and a fun, approachable way to build a community, while NFTs offer a deeper, more visual form of brand building and long term loyalty. Both have their place, and using them together can definitely amplify your brand in different ways.
Definitely. I think that well, like I already said that I like the NFTs better, but like what do you like better? You like the NFT aspect or do you like the meme coin aspect?
Well, from a professional standpoint, I'd say both have their own appeal, and it really depends on what you're aiming to achieve. NFTs have that richer storytelling aspect, and they really let you build a long term brand identity with something visually unique. They're great if you want to create that deeper connection with your community. On the other hand, meme coins are just super fun and lighthearted, and they can quickly draw in a crowd that might not dive into NFTs right away. So I'd say there's value in both, and it's more about how they fit into your overall strategy. But it sounds like for you, the NFTs hold that special place, and that makes a lot of sense given your brand.
But what would you do if you were going to create a company and we're going to call it something, something, something? Would you use meme coin as the asset to like tokenize yourself in the community, or would you use the NFT as the asset to tokenize you in the community?
Well, if I were in that position and starting a company from scratch, I'd probably consider what the core identity and the long term vision of that company is. If I wanted to really build a rich, unique brand story and have something that people could collect, trade, and feel a sense of ownership over, I'd lean into NFTs. They really let you craft that visual and narrative identity and give your community something truly unique to hold on to. On the other hand, if I wanted to spark quick engagement, bring a lot of people in fast, and have a more playful, accessible entry point, then a meme coin could be a great way to do that. But ultimately, I'd probably choose the one that aligns best with the kind of community experience I want to build. And if it's a strong brand story and uniqueness at the core, I'd go NFT. If it's about quick buzz and fun, maybe lean meme coin. Both can work together too.
Yeah, I think that the meme coin side of things, it does lean towards the quick because there's probably only a handful of meme coins that survive over the past few years. But the only reason those meme coins survive is because so much money got put into them, and so those are just big bag holding communities, or I don't know, like the meme coin. It's just so much money locked into the ecosystem that you know what I'm saying. It's just it can't be undone, so to speak. And hold on, I
Yeah.
gotta finish that statement for me. I gotta go
Sure.
grab my
So
food.
do quick bursts of popularity, and the ones that stick around often do so because they've gathered such a large community and a lot of investment behind them that it kind of sustains them. So they can become these sort of entrenched, well-known names in the space just because of that momentum. But you're absolutely right that they're often about that quick engagement, and the ones that do last really just have that strong community backing them up.
All right, I'm back. Had to grab some food, but yeah, continue where we left off at. Let me see. Strong community. What were you saying? Strong community. What?
Yeah, of course. So basically, I was just wrapping up the thought that those meme coins that really stick around usually do so because they've built a strong community that believes in them and keeps them going. It's that big base of support and engagement that kind of locks in their longevity. So that's really the gist of it. Strong community backing is what can help a meme coin go the distance, even though they start out as more of a quick and fun engagement tool. Absolutely, and welcome back from your food break. So yeah, just to tie it all together, that's really the key point. Those lasting meme coins often serve a myth because the community is so invested. And it's a different angle compared to NFTs, but both definitely have their place. Let me know if you want to dive into anything else from here.
No, that's good. I appreciate it. I think I'll come back with another conversation in a few hours.
Absolutely. Sounds like a plan. I'm glad I could help, and whenever you're ready to chat again, just hop back in. Take care and talk to you soon.